Hi guys, welcome to Hope with Jonathan podcast. And on this podcast, we will share the patient's personal story with battling kidney disease, dialysis, transplant, and more. Guys, we'll also share stories of hope and encouragement for those that are in need of a living kidney donor. We will also advocate for them, a living donor, to step forward to give them the miracle gift of life of transplant. Guys, based upon my personal near-death experience with kidney disease, I started this streaming show called Hope with Jonathan, and also this podcast, Hope with Jonathan Podcast. Guys, if you want to hear more stories like this, please stay tuned. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Never let hope become a memory. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Hope with Jonathan podcast is in collaboration with Impact America Media, where we give hope to patients to continue on, stay motivated, inspire, and encourage them to continue in the journey. For more information on Impact America Media, please visit impactamericamedia.com. Again, Hope with Jonathan podcast is in collaboration with Impact America Media. Hey guys, go over to www.kidneywarriormerch.com. Submit your story today and get a shot at being the Warrior of the Month. If you're selected as the Warrior of the Month, you'll get a chance to interview with Hope with Jonathan podcast. Whether you're a kidney warrior, kidney dialysis patient, or even a kidney transplant patient, or maybe you've just been diagnosed with kidney disease, go over to www.kidneywarriormerch.com and submit your story today. Kidney Warrior Merch is a supporter of Hope with Jonathan podcast. Again, guys, that's www.kidneywarriormerch.com. I appreciate my guest, Miss Gretchen Jackson from Alabama. For more information on Gretchen Jackson, you can go over to her Facebook page, Kidney for Gretchen. Again, guys, I really appreciate Gretchen coming on Hope with Jonathan podcast, sharing her personal battle with battling kidney disease and doing dialysis. And in need of a living donor for kidney transplant. Guys, this warrior, again, is coming to us from the state of Alabama. And it's really, really important that we list the states and where these patients are at so that you guys get an idea of where they're at geographically. Also, guys, if you want more information on Miss Gretchen Jackson, you can go over to her Facebook kidney advocacy page, Kidney for Gretchen. Okay, you'll find out all of her information there on her transplant hospital, the website that you can go to test to be a donor. Should have some information there for a phone number to speak with someone, such as a transplant coordinator. Again, guys, over on Facebook, that's Kidney for Gretchen. And the patient that you're fixing to listen to, an incredible warrior story, is Miss Gretchen Jackson from Alabama. Hey guys, I really appreciate all the support for Hope with Jonathan podcast. Really appreciate everyone going over and listening. Also, guys, I want to mention that we have a brand new group page over on Facebook, Hope with Jonathan /podcast group page. And I'd like for you to go over and join that page. All of my listeners, I would love for you to go over and join that page, and we can talk about discussions about this podcast. Also, I have a Facebook page dedicated to the Hope with Jonathan podcast that you can go over and like as well. But I'd love for you to go over and join the new group page, and we can have discussions and interact about these episodes, these podcasts, and you can ask questions again. You can get information about where to go if you're not, if you're confused about, where her page is or who she is and things like that. We can discuss things like that in the group page. So if you have any questions at all about wanting to be a living donor, again, go over to my group page and ask to join it. You can join the page. It's Hope with Jonathan /podcast group page over on Facebook. Again, guys, really appreciate the support. Support's been amazing. Appreciate everybody's feedback for the show. Appreciate everybody going over. Also, if you would, go over and subscribe to our live stream show, Hope with Jonathan, over on YouTube. We do these live stream shows, and then we turn them into podcasts as well. It just gives us two avenues, to share a warrior story, let people know what's going on, get the word out, and try to help these warriors get, a potential donor for transplant. Again, guys, we do this from the bottom of our hearts, and because of my experience with kidney disease, I started the show Hope with Jonathan for some of you new people. If you're wondering why I started the show, you can go back and listen to some of the episodes before. I have a personal story on there, on here, probably way at the beginning of these of the Hope with Jonathan podcast that you can go back and listen to. But also, guys, I have my personal story listed over on www.kidneytrails.com in a blog that I've written, so you can go over there also and get caught up as well. So, guys, I really appreciate it. Again, I'm going to let you get into this interview with Miss Gretchen Jackson from Alabama. Again, guys, that's Kidney for Gretchen over on Facebook for more information. Okay, guys? Appreciate all the support. Again, God bless you guys. Take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. And remember, take care of your kidneys. KidneyTrails.com. Kidney Trails is an organization that is dedicated to helping those that may be facing kidney disease by education, inspiration, and motivation, by bringing real-life experience from those that have traveled the road of kidney disease, and also information from the medical professionals to help you on your journey. Guys, Kidney Trails offers blog writings from many different writers and authors who give an aspect and real life experiences with battling kidney disease, dialysis, transplant, and more. Guys, KidneyTrails.com has videos. They also offer a podcast called the Kidney Trails Podcast. And soon to be released, a comic book is coming out. Guys, for more information on this, go to www.kidneytrails.com.
Be strong.
Hey guys, welcome to Hope with Jonathan. It's your boy Jonathan Trailer. Got another show for you guys tonight. I'm very excited tonight. I have a very, very special guest all the way from Alabama, and I have another very special co-host joining me tonight. Again, Miss Lisa Baxter. She's going to be coming on tonight, guys. And again, we have a very special host. Gretchen Jackson is joining us tonight live here on Hope with Jonathan. Hey guys, I really appreciate all the feedback, love, and support for the show. I really appreciate everyone commenting and getting involved and being engaged with the show with Hope with Jonathan, everything that we're doing with Hope with Jonathan. And hey guys, please do me a favor and get involved, comment, and please share this, start a watch party. You know, these kidney warrior stories are very important that we get them spread out as far as we can over the internet. And please don't be afraid to smash that share button. On Miss Lisa Baxter all the way from New York. She's really awesome. A whole plethora of information comes out of Lisa Baxter. Very knowledgeable, and she's very gracious to come on do the show with Jonathan tonight. And so I really appreciate her. And without further ado, let's bring on our special co-host, guys. Let's welcome her to the show, Miss Lisa Baxter.
I love that. I just love that. Thank you so much.
You know, I had to have something special for you, Miss Lisa Baxter, for joining in with the show, Hope with Jonathan. Man, I think it's amazing that you would even want to do the show with me. So I really appreciate you coming on co-hosting again.
Come on. We family. This is what it's all about. You know, we
Yep.
family, we care about other warriors and people, and this is what we got to do. And that's what it's all about. And I'm just very honored. Anywhere, anytime. Okay?
Yeah. Well, you know, these kidney warriors, their stories are very unique, each one. And it's important that we get them shared out so that people know where to contact them and maybe can connect with their personal story. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. We got to put it out there. You know, and this kidney month is Women's Month. So you got a woman, and it's Kidney Month also. And we can all benefit from that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yep. So March is Kidney Month. I believe the 11th is National Kidney Day. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep. So the whole month is all about pretty much, you know, about kidneys. And so if you're a kidney disease warrior, kidney dialysis, kidney transplant warrior, no matter which, you know, what disease causes your kidney failure, you know, this whole month is dedicated to you. So it's amazing. But hey, guys, we have a very special guest tonight, Miss Gretchen Jackson from Alabama. I believe she's from Salem, Alabama. I don't know if that's in the Montgomery area or not. When we bring her on, she'll let us know exactly where she's from. But guys, she has an incredible story with battling FSGS,
which ultimately caused her kidney failure. She's currently on peritoneal dialysis. And so anybody that's ever done home dialysis knows the battle of doing home dialysis. I did home dialysis. I didn't do peritoneal, but I did hemodialysis. And it took a lot. I had to have everything organized, the boxes. You had to follow all the instructions, the guidelines. You had to be sterile, everything. You had to follow everything by the book to make sure that you were doing everything correct. And,
well, I had two siblings too that, were on peritoneal and did it at home. So yeah, you got to follow it by the letter. I like the fact that they shared and educated me and some of the other family if we visit or needed to help out. And it was a lot of boxes. So continue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I remember my first load was like 84 boxes or something like that. So and I'm in an apartment, so it was a lot of boxes. But
picture that in the cabin. We went on a cruise, and my sister, we had to from the airport, we had to go and get some stuff, and then it had to go with us on the cruise ship, and it must have took up most of the room in the cabin.
Yeah,
but it had to be done.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But listen, guys, we want to bring on Gretchen right away. Let her share her story. Me and Lisa could sit here and talk on for a few minutes, but for a while probably, sharing our stories. But most of y'all probably already know about our personal stories. So we want to come on and bring Gretchen on and let her share her incredible story. So, hey, guys, help me welcome Miss Gretchen Jackson.
Welcome, Gretchen.
Hi, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on and doing the show tonight with Hope with Jonathan.
Absolutely, Jonathan.
Yep. So actually last night you were on Save 1,000 Lives with Neashonda Lattimore.
That's correct.
Yep.
I was.
Yep. And you had reached out to me not too long ago. You wanted to come on, and I had a few little scheduling problems, so I was glad I was finally able to get you to, get the schedule right and get you finally on the Hope with Jonathan.
Good.
Yeah. But hey, Gretchen, why don't you tell us a little bit about your personal story about battling FSGS?
Well, let me just open up and say where I'm from first. I am from the historic Tuskegee, Alabama.
Okay.
I have one beautiful daughter who's 22 years old, and I was diagnosed with FSGS in 2014. At that time, I was like in stage 1 or stage 2. I could be treated with medication to prevent the FSGS from progressing further. So in 2019, I became ill. Well, let me back up. In 2014, before I found out that I had the kidney disease FSGS, I began swelling. Swelling. And I thought the swelling was coming from me exercising because I was exercising daily. So once I started all of the swelling, I just knew something wasn't right. And I said, well, let me go to my doctor to find out why my ankles are so big and my knees and legs were big. I said, oh no, something is not right about this. So I went to the doctor. They ran all different type of tests. They kept saying that I had protein in the urine, and they didn't know why I had that much protein in my urine. So they wanted me to see a kidney specialist, which is a nephrologist. So I saw the nephrologist kind of early part of 2014. He ran more tests and could not find out the reason I was swelling or having this significant amount of protein in the urine. So he wanted to do a kidney biopsy. And the kidney biopsy came back that I had stage 2 chronic kidney disease, FSGS. So I was told that one day that I may need a transplant or have to do dialysis until I get a transplant. But right now, since I was in stage 2, it could be treated, and they were treating me. So here I am now, became ill in 2019. Really didn't think that it was coming from the kidney disease because I was stable late 2018 when I went for my 6-month follow-up. So it progressed really quickly. From October of 2018 until March. It had progressed real quick. I was at end stage, needing to have dialysis and listed on the transplant list. So, but it really did not start immediately to end stage, but it was like almost right there. So I became ill in March, and I began treatment in May of 2019. Became very ill in March of 2019 and started treatment May of 2019. And here I am. I'm in need of a kidney transplant. Kidney disease is no stranger to my family. Kidney disease runs deep in my family on my mom's side and my father's side. So I have it. It just came in it, and I have a very rare kidney disease. FSGS is very rare. It's scarring tissue to the kidneys that cover the glomerular filters, and it stops your kidneys from filtering the proper way.
Right.
So, and also I have very small kidneys. My kidneys are very, very small. So here I am needing a replacement kidney to live a normal, healthy, quality life.
Yes. And Lisa, you had a lot of people in your family that had kidney disease as well, huh?
Yeah. Polycystic kidney disease. I had 6 siblings on dialysis, 2 aunts, an uncle, my mother-in-law, my great aunt, and even some of the nieces and nephews picked up this disease. They didn't experience dialysis, but they have the disease. So, we're just trying to live with it, be strong with it, be educated about it, and, take parts in all of the things that they're having to help raise awareness, with the Polycystic Kidney Foundation and the walks and stuff. That helps us. And then we bond even closer together than we already are. So I know how that is to have these things in the family or on the family, and, and the family going through it. But it's like your own little special group or club when it's a family thing. You got things you could share, and, if you're not in a support group or anything like that, at least you have your family. So I give you that, Gretchen. And one more thing, I like to say, you're very educated about what's wrong with you. I always say that's important. Be educated about your illness. Know your family history. And you know that. You did your homework, girl. I ain't mad at you. Come on here. I'm going to shush. I'm going to shush and let you continue to talk. That's right. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. So.
I was thinking that as well, Lisa, when she was talking. She was really spilling out a lot of, medical terms and terminology. And, you just don't pick that up overnight. So she's definitely done her homework. She knows what she's talking about. So I do think that's a great asset, a great tool to use, what type of changes did you see in your body? I know you mentioned, some swelling, but was you just chronically fatigued and maybe food not tasting the same and things like that?
No,
nothing like that.
No. I didn't have anything other than the swelling. That's when I knew. That's when I noticed something was not right. The swelling in 2014. Overall, getting up, getting myself dressed, eating healthy, just living a life, doing whatever I wanted to do, and all of a sudden, boom, this swelling came. And I
Yeah.
said, "Oh no, something is not right."
Yeah, just a few days before I ended up in the emergency room with kidney failure, I couldn't put on my shoes, and I was very swollen. So when you say how swollen, how swollen was you?
Man, Jonathan, my feet were big as ham hocks. They were
Oh,
that big. They were
whew.
big. I couldn't even put on my shoes. I was going to
Yeah,
work with slide ins because my feet were that big. I could not
yeah.
put on any lace up shoes.
Oh
And
my Lord.
my legs were, you could tell that it was fluid on my legs. I mean, I have big legs anyway, but not that big.
Well, they felt heavy or
Yeah,
anything.
they felt heavy. Like I at that time I was working at a optometrist office, and I would wear scrubs. My scrub pants, the bottom of the pant leg will fit so snug because my legs were big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, did the
Mhm.
skin stretch? Because sometimes it hurts. I know when my feet used to swell, the
Yeah.
skin would sometimes stretch. You
Yeah.
know.
I'm not sure if it's stretched, but you could see like imprints from the fluid in my leg. Yeah, you can see like little dents from the
Yeah.
fluid. Yeah, and so when I went to the doctor, they gave me some LASIK, and the LASIK drew the fluid off, but it started back. So yeah.
Water pills. Yeah. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I came to in the ICU. I was in the ICU for about 3 days, and I had already started
Mm-hmm.
hemodialysis, and they
Mm-hmm.
took off like 30 pounds of fluid off of me in those first 3 days. So I was carrying around a lot of fluid. And I remember my legs being heavy. Like I said, I couldn't put on my shoes. So I can sympathize with that with you for sure.
Oh, wow. Well, did your features look any different? To me, my face, it had a, I don't know if it was a weird color because I don't drink or anything, but I had this thing in my face looked full and my eyes looked a little bloodshot or something like I was drinking or something. It was just a weird look or something that was different. I was looking at pictures because I couldn't see it at first. People used to always say, "Oh, you look different," even when I was on dialysis. I didn't see it at first, but I look at the pictures now and go, "Oh my God, oh my goodness." But what you gonna do?
Now,
Live?
now I can say not in 2014 when I first started noticing the changes with the swelling, but
Yeah.
in late February of
Uh huh.
2019,
Uh
I
huh.
did notice that my face started getting fuller, and I thought it was just that I was gaining weight,
Yeah.
from eating pretty good, but no,
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
it was fluid.
Yeah.
It was fluid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I got sick and went in the hospital um the first week in March of 2019, the nurse that's real friendly with me, that I normally talk to a lot, she was the home nurse for dialysis because I had to think about what treatment I was going to do if it came to the point of me needing dialysis. And that was like early 2018. I think my nephrologist saw that my creatinine would go up and down, go up and down, go up and down. So he said, well, it's time for you to start thinking about what type of treatment you want to do. And so, hey, at the end of from October of 2018 until March of 2019, that creatinine shot up, and hey, it was time for me to start treatment.
Yeah. So what ultimately caused you to want to choose PD versus hemo?
I don't like needles.
Okay.
I know that's right. You ain't never lied.
I don't like needles. And then I had an aunt and a cousin and my dad to do hemodialysis. And they would be so drained and so weak. That their dialysis days, when they get back home, all I could hear them say was, "Oh, that machine drained me. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, it just drew me out the day. It just drew me out the day." And I was like, oh man, I feel their pain. I just hope I never have to go through that, knowing that it's deep down in my family. But look.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lisa, did you do peritoneal or hemo?
Oh no, I did hemo. Yeah, I loved hemo. I mean, the thing that I loved about hemo is I'm a social butterfly. I like people. I was the advocate, so I like going into the center. You know what I mean? I didn't want to put the pressure on my husband to have to do those things because we both work full-time jobs, and to have another job dealing with me and watching me and stuff like that. We already both cooking. So I did the hemodialysis, and I did it for 12 years. And I didn't like the needles, and I didn't like the shifts and change in my fistula. But my fistula still work. I don't need it because I've been, I had my kidney almost 5 years in June. So no, but I did hemodialysis, and I was fine. I was never sorry that I did it. I did hate those needles, that 15 gauge. What? You ain't hear me calling or screaming at your house? Please. Yes.
And another reason I did PD too, because I wanted to be more private, and have my still have some free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you was able to do dialysis on your own schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I did hemo for 10 months. It wasn't my choice. I was an emergency case, so I ended up doing hemo. They put me on hemo. Which, I mean, I could have probably later on switched to PD if I wanted to, but at the time I needed my blood cleansed as soon as possible. So they put me on hemo as an emergency, and then I stayed with it in center for 10 months, and then I transferred to home hemo. With my wife as a caretaker. She did all the sticking. And so I had to be nice to her, or she could easily mess with stuff.
Sure. Okay.
Right. My love.
Yep. No, seriously, she took it really seriously. She took it really seriously, though. And she did all the training and everything, and she learned it really, really well. As a matter of fact, they wanted her to come in and train as a dialysis technician. Because she picked up on it so quickly. And but after about my third, 3.5 months of doing it at home, I actually got the call for transplant. And I was just blessed to be able to get the miracle gift of life of transplant. And so if it wasn't for that, Gretchen, I would probably still be waiting because I'm an O blood type. And the wait time here in San Antonio for a deceased was 6 to 8 years. So I called around to my mentor and I asked him about this kidney. It had came from a donor that had ended up sadly, unfortunately, passing away. And I needed to talk to someone about it before I took it. And I talked to my mentor, and he said, "Jonathan, you need to take this kidney. Don't pass up on the kidney." And so I took it, and here I am. But, one of the things that I wanted to do with this show was bring hope and inspire people to and help patients like you, get you where I'm at right now. And
Yeah.
we're wanting to advocate for you, a living donor, to come forth and give you that miracle gift of life. So where can people find you at and your transplant information at?
Okay, I'm listed at Piedmont Transplant Institute in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm listed at Vanderbilt, and I'm listed at Vanderbilt in Vanderbilt, Tennessee, and also I'm listed in Birmingham at UAB.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
so I'm on 3 active lists. Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting out there, you're getting around and getting listed at multiple locations.
Yes.
Wow. Fantabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I stuck with one for the whole time. I was listed in San Antonio, but I had the idea of maybe going some other places. As I heard, I didn't even know you could do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I applaud you for being engaged and active and really trying to get yourself out there. That way, you have more choices and more.
Right. And I'm also going to Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida,
more
next
resources,
month.
More.
That's right. I was almost on that list as well. I only was on the New York list, but I was going to go to the Mayo. But my husband, he was sick with stage 4 cancer, and I was the caregiver, and I didn't want to leave him. He kept telling me, "Go get the kidney," because he was a perfect match to give me a kidney. But a valve went wrong in his heart, and when he passed, I didn't remember to take the kidney, with grief stricken. But I love that you going to the 4th one. Go on, girl. Come on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Jacksonville, huh? You may like it so well down there you want to stay because of the weather.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, so do you have any kind of advocacy pages on different social media sites that people can find more information on?
I'm on Instagram, Kidney for Gretchen. I have a Facebook page, Kidney for Gretchen, and also I'm on Twitter.
Okay. What's your handle on Twitter?
Oh, my handle on Twitter. Let's see.
I've got your Facebook and your Instagram, but for those that may want to search for you, maybe they'll just find you at Gretchen Jackson, possibly.
They possibly can, but let me make sure.
I saw you. I saw you, and I was like, wow. I try to share everything that I see like that, but I was very impressed. A good page.
Yeah. I think they can find me on Gretchen Jackson on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, it's a platform that a lot of people don't utilize every day for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that love Twitter, that only use Twitter, but a lot of people just on Facebook and Instagram because they seem to be one of the most popular. That and TikTok. I don't know if you're even messing with TikTok. It's pretty crazy. But
no, I'm not on TikTok.
TikTok is deep.
Yeah, so it is Gretchen Jackson on Twitter.
Okay.
Good.
All right, good. Well, we want people to know where to find your information at. So I think Kidney for Gretchen on Facebook, guys, also on Instagram. You can find her there, all of her transplant information there, phone numbers, transplant coordinator possibly. Do you know a name of your transplant coordinator at Piedmont?
At Piedmont, her name is April Anderson. April Anderson. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, because Selma Warner is also listed at Piedmont as well. So
yeah.
I
met Miss Thelma on the Shinda show, I think. Yeah, Miss Thelma was on the Shinda show.
Yeah.
I met Miss Thelma on the Shinda show.
Yeah, Thelma's a real sweet lady. She's got an incredible story as well. So
She does. She was on my show as well, Elisa Baxter show. Yeah.
Yep. So Gretchen, so you're doing home dialysis with PD. Why don't you tell everybody what that entails and how much you have to do and the boxes and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I have one room just dedicated for nothing but PD stuff, all of the supplies. I transported from that room to my bedroom because my bedroom is where I actually do my treatment at. And hey, that treatment has to run for 8 hours to purify my blood. And it does takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. You have to be very, very clean and sterile, um, so that to reduce the risk of infections, you have to take care of yourself just like your own caretaker, your own nurse. I have to take my blood pressure daily, and before I get ready to connect myself, take my medications, weigh myself. So it's a lot. I'm my own nurse at home. It's a lot. It does take a lot, and sometimes it get tiring, tiring doing it. But hey, I know I have to do it. My blood has to be cleansed to live, so I have to do what I have to do until I get this kidney transplant.
Wow.
So
Gretchen,
yeah,
you know what I thought? I thought that I would be prepared and ready when they called me. So I kept having this bag packed, right? But they ended up
Yes,
calling me while I
ma'am.
was at work. And I was like,
Absolutely.
what?
And
I had
that's what I
nothing
have to
there.
do, Miss Lisa. I have to get me a backpack. I think about that all the time. What if I'm laying in this bed? I'm connected. What if I get the call tonight? I'm gonna be running, trying to get this, trying to get that. I'm gonna go, you know what, Miss Lisa? I'm gonna pack me a bag this weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it, but I'm gonna pack a bag.
I ain't mad at you. You
I'm
better
gonna
go
think of
ahead.
something that if it ain't nothing but a toothbrushes, some toothpastes, a deodorant. Hey, I'm gonna put something in that bag.
but you know what? I believe in faith, and you pack that bag in faith that it's coming. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you
Mhm.
and you get
Mhm.
you get ready because you're getting ready for something big, right?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for something.
Yep. So
Preparation.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
believe in that. I really do. You get yourself prepared because you know in your mind and in your heart that it's coming.
Yeah.
And and so
Yes.
coming soon.
Right.
So
You get ready for that blessing. That's right. Get everything in order. Everything you
Mhm.
can, because when you come out of the hospital, there's so much sometimes to prepare for to do. I had no idea that I would actually have to be by myself. My husband was alive before, so I had to rely on my church and my family. So have all of that ready, because it was some
Mhm.
different things that you do on with a transplant that you don't do with dialysis, but it's just good to be prepared and ready. And you're a smart woman that do your homework, so I know you got
Yes.
this. I ain't mad at you, and we definitely praying.
Yes,
oh,
ma'am. Thank you.
so Gretchen, it sounds like you have a really good support system, which is very key in going and battling with kidney disease. It sounds like you're really close with your family and different ones. So can you talk a little bit about your support system that you have?
Yes, I have a very, very strong support system. Like I said, this is no stranger to my family. They all know what it entails. So when I get that call, they on ready, set, go. They ready. They ready. I have a best friend who's ready to ride night or day. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning. She ready. So hey, I got a strong support system. My daughter, she's a driver. They ready. They ready.
Yeah,
They are sitting on ready.
yeah.
Do you hear me? They are ready.
Well, I know you're
Yes,
ready. I know you're
absolutely. I'm
ready for
ready
it, right?
too.
Yeah.
If I get the call tonight, I call my best friend Fruity and tell her, hey, I got the call. She could say I'm on my way right now.
Hey, Gretchen, get that bag packed because you're gonna be making that call really
Yeah.
soon. Get that bag
Amen.
packed.
Amen.
So that sounds exciting when you have that much support in your life, where you got all those people that you can depend upon, especially when you're battling a chronic illness.
Mm-hmm.
It can be tough. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important. It's helpful, and it's a blessing to have support. Some people have support. They use support groups, or they use somebody, or they go-to person. So you got family, and you got Fruity.
Yes, Fruity.
Okay, there you go, the friend. I ain't mad at you, Fruity. Yes, so it's good to have a whole community. You know what I'm saying? And it will cater to you and bless you, and you will never forget it. You know what I mean? So.
That's right.
I can't wait till you get that call. I know you're excited because once you get the call, or what's the first thing you do if you got the kidney and now you're on your way home? What's the first thing you would want to do?
I got the kidney and I'm on my way home. Wow. Just let me call and just shout it out to all my family, all my friends. Hey, I got this kidney. Your girl is back. I am back. I'm ready to start back living a normal, healthy life. This, I tell you, this kidney transplant will mean the world to me. It will give me a ease of mind knowing that my life is more quality than quantity. Hey, I can enjoy life like I once did before. I can just feel myself again. Just let me feel how I used to feel. So I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. And I just pray that someone get the message to help me out. And hey, if I get the call, either way it come, if somebody donate to me or if I get the call, I'm taking it. And I will be so, so happy.
I know you will. So you got really sweet spirit to you, Gretchen. You sound really positive, and I like your attitude toward the life, and because sometimes you get down when you go through things like this with chronic illness, but you sound like you got a really sweet spirit and a great attitude toward what you're going through.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People don't always understand what you go through when you're on dialysis. What's your hardest or biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge is just not being myself. I just know that hey, I'm battling a chronic illness, and some days I'm not myself, and it makes me a little angry, and but I just have to pray and go on. I mean, that's a big challenge to me, not feeling the way that I once was before I became ill with kidney disease. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So if you have been watching the show, as you can see, we have a bar ticking down below that's scrolling across. It has some of Gretchen's transplant information. Like I said, she also has a page called Kidney for Gretchen. She's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I think on Twitter she's at Gretchen Jackson. And you can go to her Facebook page and find out more about her kidney transplant hospital information, phone number, and all that. Of course, ticking down below, scrolling across the bottom, you can see her information as well. She is a blood type B, but B can also accept O. And of course, Parrot Exchange also accepts all blood types. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing your story.
Absolutely.
And I really, really appreciate Lisa Baxter for coming on and co-hosting with
Thank
me.
you, Lisa.
Man, Lisa's a kidney legend. She's a legend. So, and if anybody wants to know more about Lisa, Lisa hosts a show, the Lisa Baxter Show, on Sunday nights. Where can they find you at, Lisa?
Well, if you want to subscribe to the Lisa Baxter Show on YouTube, and it'll tell you any show that's coming up or anything that I'm doing. But every Sunday live, it's on Urban Health Outreach Media Facebook page. So share, subscribe, to the YouTube channel, and you will always know. And thank you for even giving me the what is that? Shameless plot? No, I forgot
Shameless
what Jim
plug. A plug.
Yeah. There you go. Shameless plug. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hey, Gretchen, what kind of career are you doing right now? I thought I heard social working.
Well, I'm in school. I am in school, working on my social worker degree. Whoop whoop.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I currently work at the VA. I work at the Veterans Hospital. I am a medical support assistant there. And I enjoy my job. I enjoy working with the veterans. And I just love what I do. And once I get my transplant and can take a few more classes to get quicker with my social work degree, I'll move from the medical support assistant department to a social worker position. And I'm very, very excited about it because I enjoy helping people. And I know that I will be a great social worker.
Yeah.
I believe it. We have that in common. I was a social worker for 25 years. Now I'm a medical, a medical manager. I'm a health campaign medical manager now, So, so I changed it just a month ago, but I had the other thing a while. So you don't give up. Keep going with school. Keep your focus. You already driven, so I ain't mad at you. And God is blessing you and anointing you. So go and get it, girl. Go and get it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think by the power of your own testimony and things that you're going through in life is going to make you an awesome social worker because you're going to be able to have compassion for others because of things that you've experienced. The same thing with Lisa. I'm sure, because of the personal experiences that you've had, you're going to be able to have compassion for others. So that's going to give you an edge when it comes to your type of career that you're, wanting to pursue. And I think you're going to do an excellent job. That transplant's coming soon, Gretchen. We're praying. We're going to keep praying, hoping, believing. Yep, and sharing that, for you to get a kidney. I know Jared Brown and the Brown brothers have been sharing for you as well.
Yes, they have. They does an awesome job.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Those great brothers, them Brown brothers. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Anybody out there that you want to send a shout out or say hello to on the show before we close out the show tonight?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Miss Verna Johnson. She's a kidney warrior. She's one of my big advocates. I love her dearly. We talk on a regular. Give a shout out to her and all of the kidney warriors out there that's waiting. Our time is coming and we're going to get our blessing. We're going to get a kidney.
Okay.
We're going to get a kidney.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know about Verna Johnson. I probably should have had her on as well. I could have invited her. Maybe next time. Maybe we'll get her on the show next time.
Sure. She would love to.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm aware of her. She's an awesome advocate. She's also a kidney transplant recipient as well. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, well, hey, I really appreciate you coming on, sharing your personal story. I want to send a quick shout out to Kidney Warrior Merch, Kyle Hawkins, all the way in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's been commenting. He's been commenting the whole show, and just wishing you, blessings and praying for you, and and all of that stuff. So he's definitely been a strong supporter of Hope with Jonathan and what we're doing. So shout out to Kidney Warrior Merch. Guys, if you're not aware, kidneywarriormerch.com, you can go there and check out Kidney Warrior Merch. You can check out the Warriors Wall, and also you can check out sharing your story. And if you submit your story with Kidney Warrior Merch, you get a chance to be the Warrior of the Month. You'll get an opportunity to interview with Hope with Jonathan. So go check that out, guys. But hey, Gretchen, I really appreciate you coming on tonight. We're going to continue to share this and get this out there. And again, I want to send a super shout out to Lisa Baxter, sending her virtual hugs right now. Give her big hugs.
Oh, thank you, and I hug you guys back. I hug you back. Appreciate you. Listen, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver us out of them all.
Amen.
Your deliverance
Amen
is
to that.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. Well, Gretchen, you have a blessed night, blessed evening, and Lisa, you do the same. And hey, guys, if you're listening to the show, you come across, you need more information regarding being her donor, you can reach out to Gretchen at Kidney for Gretchen on Facebook, also on Instagram, and then she's Gretchen Jackson on Twitter. But hey, guys, you guys stay safe out there. God bless you. And also remember to take care of your kidneys. A simple blood test and a urine sample can save your life. I'm telling you. Please, if you notice any kind of changes in your urine output, blood in your urine or anything like that, swollen feet, any type of thing that just don't look right with your body, whether you're nauseous, chronic fatigue, or any of these signs or symptoms, please don't hesitate to go get checked out. It could be kidney disease. It may be something else, but it's worth the shot to go get checked out. Believe you me, I'm a personal testimony of this. Please do not hesitate to go get for kidney disease. You guys take care. God bless you. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. And we're going to go ahead and sign off. Bye-bye for now.
Good night. Good night.
Bless your life. Bye. And
All
thank
right.
you.
Mhm.
Good night.
Hey guys, welcome to Hope with Jonathan podcast. Thanks for all the support for the podcast, also for Hope with Jonathan. Definitely appreciate it. If you're interested in helping out and supporting what we're doing with Hope with Jonathan and the Hope with Jonathan podcast, you can definitely do so by clicking on the listener support. Also, you can find us on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're also on YouTube, and you can find us also on TikTok. All you have to do is type in Hope with Jonathan, and you can find Hope with Jonathan podcast. You can find us on almost all platforms, mainly on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're on some others, but feel free to find us on any platform that you can. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in and listening to Hope with Jonathan. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Hey guys, I really appreciate you joining in and listening to this episode of Miss Gretchen Jackson on the Hope with Jonathan podcast. Really appreciate all the support. If you've made it to the end of the podcast, this is kind of a bonus feature, just a little bit of a talk with you guys. But hey guys, again, want to let you know you could go over to her Facebook page, Kidney for Gretchen. Over on Facebook, you can get more information such as her transplant coordinator phone number, the website link to be able to go ahead and pre-test to be a living donor for her. Gretchen Jackson from Alabama. Again, guys, I really appreciate you listening to this Hope with Jonathan podcast. Appreciate all the love and support. Again, we ask for you to go over, if you would, and subscribe to our YouTube channel over at Hope with Jonathan. And also across the board, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well. We're just spreading the love on advocacy everywhere. But guys, again, I really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to go over and join our Facebook group page at Hope with Jonathan / podcast group page over on Facebook, so we can discuss these podcasts a little bit more in depth. If you have any questions about regarding wanting to be a living donor or anything like that at all, I can definitely get answers for you and direct you in the right path. But hey guys, again, really appreciate all the support. It's been an amazing journey. Look for some new episodes coming our way. We've got some great interviews all in the month of June. I want to let you guys know in the month of June, I will be co-hosting with a Second Chance interviews with him, Mr. Philip Jones Jr. over with the Second Chance, also Austin Lee, and we'll be interviewing some patients in need of a living donor all through the month of June. I'll be co-hosting with them. So Hope with Jonathan for the month of June is sort of in collaboration with the Second Chance, and you can find them on YouTube as well, and we'll be streaming that on Facebook as well. So be looking for those interviews as well. So, but hey guys, appreciate all the love and support for Hope with Jonathan. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there. And remember to take care of your kidneys. God bless you. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production. Never let hope become a memory. Hope with Jonathan podcast is a Hope Media production.